Hi there, I'm Miss Creativity. For those of you that don't know me, I'll tell you a bit about who I am. I'm something that can't be found in a textbook. I combine a lot of things. I combine imagination, inspiration, intuition, innovation, passion, and commitment. I've been with every single one of you since you were young. I've been in your thoughts, I've been in your actions, and even in your dreams. People try to squeeze me into a box, but I keep telling them I won't fit in the box. Vanity always tells me it's because I put on a few pounds, but I know that's not why. I'll never fit in a box, or tick anyone's boxes, or fit within any boundaries. The whole point of creativity is that it's outside the box. That's what I've been trying to tell you people for centuries. The problem is, I give you everything when you're young. You're not afraid of what people will think when you're young. Your creativity is free when you're young. You tell me the best stories when you're young. You let your imagination run free. Like this. The issue is, you people struggle to stay creative as you get older. The stupid jobs you make yourself do, you don't even enjoy. And don't even get me started on the schools. Every possibility you have, you try and regulate creativity, and I'm sick of it. I don't know why you people try and suppress me. It's not like I haven't hurt anybody, apart from Vincent van Gogh, but that was insanity's fault. Nobody likes her anyway. I mean, people have tried telling you guys that schools are destroying creativity. Like Ken Robinson. He said the problem is to remain artists as we grow up. We don't grow into creativity, we grow out of it. Or rather, we get educated out of it. Robinson's right. School systems are now crushing your creativity by constantly telling you you're wrong and stigmatizing mistakes. If I had it my way, I'd make schools encourage all types of thoughts, and I'd never tell a child that their creativity is wrong. I've managed also tried warning you about school systems in 1973. He told you that education has been industrialized and leads to destructive side effects. In fact, he said that the specialization of functions, institutionalization of values, and centralization of power turns people into the accessories of bureaucracies and machines. And he's right. Just look at the structure of the classroom. See, all the tables and chairs are pointing forward, so you have to obediently listen to the teacher. If I were you, I'd sit in a circle, so there was room for collaboration. When it comes to creativity, collaboration is key. My friend David Gauntlet has some great ideas when it comes to collaboration. He says the making is connecting, and I agree with him. In order to be creative, I suggest you collaborate with the people around you and the cultures around you. That's what I do. I travel as much as I possibly can so that I can be inspired. Inspiration is one of my best friends. I mean, she gets around. You can see her everywhere. Hi. In the galleries and museums, on a countryside walk, and even in the reflections of puddles. Once you've found inspiration, she'll probably introduce you to her best friend, imagination. And then imagination will probably introduce you to me. But if not, sometimes she'll introduce you to procrastination. And she's so annoying. Anyway, back to me. If you really want to find me, follow some advice from my friend Einstein. He says that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. And he's right. In order to be creative, you have to make your thoughts a reality. You have to create. I find that each of you has a different perspective of me. I call this maps. If we're going to be posh about it, we can call it semiotic maps. You make sense of semiotics by drawing from other pieces of work, and you make sense of the world around you by creating maps. And each map is individual and personal to you. There are 3 types of readings for the world around you: passive, negotiated, and active. Firstly, a passive reading is where the intended message equals the received one, without any active projection of the meaning. This is backed by Benedicto Croce, here. Croce argues that impressions of colour and the like merely existed, the rest being in some sense a mere logical construction and no independent reality. A negotiating reading can be seen when the intended message is negotiated, as researched by Stuart Hall. Meaning is not fixed or determined by the sender. The message is never transparent and the audience is not a passive recipient of meaning. An active reading is where the audience engage and interact with the message.
He's a handsome fella.
I know. Umberto Eco discusses this as a key necessity of text. The author should always allow the audience to form their own reading of a text. A narrator should not supply interpretations of his work, otherwise he would not have written a novel, which is a machine for generating interpretations. In my eyes, the world is like an encyclopedia and not a dictionary. A dictionary simply defines the words, whereas an encyclopedia defines the words, but it puts them in context with the network of words around them. By approaching life in this way, you can increase your creativity significantly. If you actively consume the world around you, you perform semiosis, and Umberto Eco argues this is essential. Overall, creativity is an ongoing process. It combines inspiration, imagination, and perseverance, and is occurring all around us every single day. Each of you has your own semiotic map, and when these maps are combined and they're collaborated, this is when the most powerful forms of creativity and creative practices are born. Remember, creativity cannot be held behind any boundaries, or education constraints, or any barrier you try and put me in. Remember, creativity is free and wild, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Remember, you need the freedom to be able to create whatever you want, and you need to enjoy what you're doing. Only then will creativity come naturally to you.